Well, I had a very interesting thing happen to me. My password kept getting rejected by my ESXi server on its web interface. Now, at first, you'd probably think, well, James, you're either fat fingering it or you're just not putting in the right password or you're losing it. And at first glance, I would completely agree with you, but in this instance, was completely different. But the real issue was way more sinister. I just built my first server, AlphaCore, and everything started acting weird. I couldn't log in properly and things just weren't responding right. Turns out I gave my server exactly the same IP address that the ESXi host had. So now the network didn't know who was who and everything started acting wonky and breaking. So as you can see, I've logged into my, even though I got to rename it up here, it's AlphaCore. I had put in the original IP address as .2, but you can see up here that that 35.2 is the ESXi server. So that's why it bounced back to this IP address, because these two tried to communicate on the same IP address. This is why documentation really comes in very handy. So I'm going to change this from .2. As you can see, it's still there from before to .10. We will have our servers on a .10 and up, and probably workstations on 20 and up. So right now it accepted it, so that's good. We should be able to access it now. So that was kind of a big deal. Okay, so the last thing was I still couldn't access this via RDP, remote desktop, and that's because I didn't enable it. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to remote desktop. I'm going to enable remote desktop. It's going to want me to confirm it. And right now, there's no accounts or anything currently on it, but it says that the administrator already has access to it. So that's fine. So anyway, that was what I need to do to take care of the IP issue as well as get RDP working on this. So with that said, everything is back to normal. Basically, I just want to rename AlphaCore from DC01 to AlphaCore. Now, you're probably thinking, well, you've already done that, so why are you redoing it? Well, I named the actual guest AlphaCore, and that's the computer name. But the computer name doesn't actually change in ESXi. So right here you can see, just so you can see exactly what I was talking about, it does say AlphaCore right there, and you notice the system name here is DC01. That's what I was going to name it originally, but all we have to do is just right click, say rename, and type in AlphaCore. Helps if I can spell. Enter. Doesn't work. Rename. And there you go. So now it says AlphaCore. This doesn't change automatically, so we're going to have to close this and then open it again. And now you see in the console, it says AlphaCore. That's all it was to it. It's very minor. You just come over here to virtual machines, find the machine that you want. It can be running, it can be off. You just right click it and say rename, enter it there, rename, and voila. And again, you'll see it if the console's been open and you make the change while it's still open, it's not going to auto refresh. So you're gonna have to close it and then open it back up by usually just by double clicking on it, and that'll bring up the console, or you could literally just click console here and it'll ask you if you want to open a new browser, window, or tab. So that's basically all it is. So that was that, and wanted to kind of share that with you. The next video will be converting AlphaCore from a server to a domain controller, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get there. So if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, and if you want to follow along with it, feel free. Or will be now going forward. So if you like this video, please uh, like, subscribe, and share. There's going to be a lot of cool content coming out, and this is just the beginning of the server and the beginning of a lot of fun, interesting, unique issues that may or may not come up in the real world scenario